Everywhere you look, whether it's on TV, the internet, or some billboard, you see various options to deal with that sagging chin and neck. The options vary. They vary not only in the approach, some of them involve injections of solutions, applying some machine or heat or cooling device to melt the fat, or surgical. And they also vary in terms of the price. The price can vary from a few $100s for some gimmick that sticks and pulls up your skin to thousands of dollars for a surgical procedure. Many times the options, they seem too good to be true, and unfortunately for many people they are. So let's go through some of the options, because as everything in life, everyone's different, not everyone's the same. In the first group of patients, these are people with localized areas of fat, and this is what the majority of your advertisements are aimed at in terms of people. They're very localized. There are multiple methods to treat these areas. The options involved at Timeless You in treating these localized areas of fat have to do with an injection of a special solution into that area, and then we use a very specialized ultrasound machine that applies energy into that region, dissolving that fat. A second method to deal with it at Timeless You is by the use of what we call the Smart Lipo. Smart Lipo is a specific laser designed to treat localized areas of fat in the head and neck region. It involves making a little incision under the chin in the crease where you can't see it. We inject anesthetic solution into the area, and the laser is a special fiber that passes through the fat tissue directly, dissolving that fat, and at the same time the laser helps to tighten the skin, so you get a much greater improvement in terms of the jawline and the angle here. This gentleman, for instance, had the Smart Lipo laser treatment, and even though he's 72 years old, you can see he had great improvement in terms of the angle and the definition of that jawline, with some tightening of his skin and some improvement all along this area. There are some individuals that only have a lot of wrinkles or sun damage or both in their neck region. They do not have much fat, they do not have much in terms of loose muscles, and all they need is a laser treatment. The laser helps eliminate the sun damage and helps stimulate that collagen to tighten up those wrinkles and smooth them and improve the contour and the appearance of the neck without any special surgical procedure. The next group, which unfortunately for most people is the group that they fall into, is a group of individuals that not only have an area of fat in the neck region, but they have a lot of loose muscle and descending submandibular glands. These individuals, the localized treatments such as the fat injections or the laser liposuction might help them to some degree, but it will not tighten and improve that jawline. What we do in this type of individual is make a small incision under the chin, use the laser lipo to dissolve the fat, remove the fat, and then we tighten the muscle of the neck. It helps improve that angle, it helps bring that gland up, and it helps define that jawline. We also make an incision back along and behind the ear to some degree so that we can come down and bring this muscle back this way and tighten it all along the neck to help improve that profile. If you try to use just one of those simple localized treatments, you will not get the firmness and the tightness all the way along the neck and the jawline that you see in this individual. This is an individual that has a small amount of fat, but also has a fair amount of sun damage and loose skin. She is a classic example of an individual that would not benefit from a localized treatment. She needs the incision under here and back here to tighten these tissues and to define that jawline. As you can see, she did extremely well with this tightening, bringing these tissues back and tightening that muscle. Similar to the individual I just demonstrated, this is another example of someone that will not benefit from just the localized treatment in this area. She required a small incision under here, tightening of the muscles, and bringing the excess skin up and getting rid of the excess skin and tightening the muscle at the same time. This individual is an example of someone that has multiple problems. They have the excess skin, the loose muscle, the excess fat, and the poor jawline with a short chin. This individual might benefit to a small degree, but really would be wasting a lot of time and money on any type of process to treat just that localized area. This individual requires an incision under the chin and a small one back around the ear to tighten these muscles here, tighten the skin, take out the extra skin, and define that whole jawline. This is one of our accredited surgical rooms. It's a benefit to you in several different ways. First of all, it helps save you money because we do not put you totally to sleep with a general anesthetic. We do not have all the costs and the problems involved with the general anesthetics in the hospitals, and it is safe. We do monitor you. We have, again, it's an accredited surgical room, and we've done thousands of procedures in this very room here in San Antonio.